Hello. Good day to whoever, good night, good morning, good evening to whoever looking at this video at this point in time. My name is Miss Robert Abraham again, and for those who remembered me from last year, I made a video victimization and corruption at the Point Fountain Corporation. Well, the powers that be seem to want me to have another video this year. So here I am making another video in a what should I say, apologetic state for not what I said in that last video, because most of what I said to me stays and remain the truth, but for the words that probably caused a lot of hurt to these people and offended them in a big way. And for most people who looked at the video, there wasn't any obscene languages, but the words stupid, bitch, dunce, and sleeping seem to have hurt a lot of people. And for that being said, I was basically hunted down to come to a tribunal for which their peers would have judged me, and for which as well I found the contracted investigator to be very biased, because she didn't deal with the issues in an overall context. You know, you normally have cause and reaction. She just dealt with what the reaction was and to favor the ones that she did the investigation for. So here it is now. I have reached a stage, because the matter is still going on, and somehow they seem to need an apology. So here I am saying sorry. Too bad I couldn't sing Tracy Chapman sorry, otherwise I'd sing it for you. But anyhow, I want to start by apologizing to the CEO, Mrs. Donna Mae Taylor, because Miss Taylor took it, I believe, in a very personal manner, and she seemed to be very hurt, and, you know, spearheaded this tribunal. She likes to do tribunal, as I say, because a couple other workers did tribunals as already with her. But in my case, they really gone in for me with the tribunal. So here I am here trying to, you know, be apologetic. And as I said, my truth still stands. But to Miss Donna Mae Taylor, who is the CEO, Miss Lady, I am here now apologizing to you for any hurt and pain and restlessness I may cause you and the corporation, right? Because the intent wasn't to be like that, but was to meet and treat, and you all didn't do that in a proper manner. Thereby, the reaction that you got seemed more detrimental, and the words that was used that hurt you all the most: stupid, dunce, sleep, and the other word was bitches. So Miss Taylor, I just want to bring you up to date as to how everything came about. I remember me sending you an early morning WhatsApp message, and followed by me making a voice note for you of myself explaining situations to you, and then another voice note. Unfortunately for you or me, you blocked me and you choose not to acknowledge it, and all the other heads that I went to choose to do the same. So therefore the reaction came after, where now you all are hurt and whatever. So I apologize for bringing hurt onto you, my dear lady. I just wanted to recall that piece of information to you as we go along. I also wanted to recall this information that I found on the Newsday, I believe it was. Yes, dated Saturday the 14th, dated the 24th of November 2018, whereby you and Mayor Mason, it was said, brought the corporation into disrepute, right? So what I'm saying here now, and why I reference this, is that I am being blamed for bringing the corporation into disrepute, right? And therefore it shows a sort of standard of us bringing the corporation into disrepute. So for that I am apologizing as well, because corporations seem to be going under a lot of disrepute. So sorry, my dear lady. Sorry, my dear lady. Also, I would like to also draw to your attention that in 2015 I wrote to you or I asked for no pay leave, right? I asked for no pay leave, and you granted it to me on the grounds that I gave you reason for it. I think I did that, and it was sufficiently given, and you granted me that no pay leave. Under that was due to the stress I was facing on the job with the workers and the supervisors and everything that goes with it, and you approved it. So I'm not being ungrateful for that, saying thanks for that one, because I needed it. Because after getting the position of the evaluator, a lot of issues started to arise around me, and I was being attacked by the workers, attacked by the supervisors, and you with your goodly office granted me that. Follow up to that as well, my dear lady, you did. So you see, it's not all bad. I am grateful to some of the things you did for me, because in saying so, I was even granted that no pay leave, which I really needed. And then in 2016, because the attack never stopped,
playing from Galaxy A30s,
I got this from the pediatrician medical, whereby my pressure was high, and they gave me 5 days sick leave, right? Because I almost had a meltdown. So all this gathered together, you know, I say, let me let you know, this was my history that you probably wasn't aware of, but then you give me the leave when I asked to. So coming up again, closer up in 2018, I don't know what was the reason, you all took me from the engineering department where I work with all the people, because I'm the evaluator for them, and you brought me up the road in 2018 with a letter again, with no explanation on the letter, more than to report to the public health department, and I stayed there for over a year. That was the last time we had a discussion, imagine, in 2018. And the discussion was a quite short one, because I just asked you a question: what was the reason for me being up here, and how long do you all intend for me to stay? And you did not give me a proper answer. So that being said, since then to now, you and I never had any communication, my dear lady. But I am sorry that it offended you in some way or somehow, but you all never had any communication with me. So with that, and we go on further, you being hurt and deciding that you all want to call this tribunal on me and whatever, and me using the words again, dunce, bitch, sleeping, and stupid, and being haunted down, I apologize. I have to, because I am the one being haunted. So sorry. Then we're gonna move on, Mrs. Taylor. We're gonna move on to your PHI 3, Mrs. Usha Jagdin. Mrs. Jagdin seemed to have a very close love affair with me. I don't know why. Ever since I got the job, my life has changed where Mrs. Jagdin is concerned. As for Ms. Jagdin, it's almost 5 years now I haven't spoken to Ms. Jagdin, and I have a large pile of letters that I have gotten from Ms. Jagdin for every single action or even inaction I have gotten. But to Ms. Jagdin as well, I apologize, Ms. Jagdin. I apologize, because I seem to be misinterpreting everything, you know, because I happened to come up in the town hall to report something that happened to me, whereby Miss Hazel Wilson was defaming me in vector control. And I came to you and the PRO thinking that you all could solve the problem without me addressing it for myself. And just 2 minutes leaving you all, wow, when I returned, what did I get?
Remember, yes, but remember, Miss Mohammed said do it online. Do it online. So you have no permission then for another thing. I can't say that. No, right? You have none. And if she has something inside here, she'll pick it up with you. Yeah. So like I said, give her the chance to perform for 3 months. If you're not performing, then we can have that, use that as a basis to say, we've not done that. Of course, you have to do that. And I will use that
what you want to do.
Oh yeah, but I have to communicate and let her know. Put it in the right thing. You understand? So you have that evidence.
I think it's stupid.
Okay, so I'm so amazed, Mrs. Usha Jagdin. I told you have made a special place in your heart. But I still will apologize to you, Mrs. Jagdin, because it seems like you were paying interest in me. You were actually asking them to make it have 2 evaluator and make me do a lot of things, and if it's anything, put a lot of letters on my file to discredit me. But again, I probably misinterpreted, because I thought you wasn't doing me good, but to you it seems like you were checking for me there, right? You were really checking for me there, and you weren't undermining me or anything. Oh, so I am so sorry, Miss Jacqueline. I am because you show me real love in that video. You that voice note prove you love me very much, because you're willing to put somebody to help me do my job. So again, I apologize because I misinterpreted that video. I am not joking. I really thought you were talking against me there. No, I really thought you were plotting against me. But it's all love. You really love me. Thanks, Miss Jacqueline. Thanks. And I am so sorry. So you see why I say I thought you was very controlling, because you know you could go in there and make that request, and look how much years they kept it, you know. So you powerful. You're very powerful. And I apologize for even thinking otherwise. So I am sorry. Sorry for hurting you with whatever. So you alone know what and how you control the situation. Sorry, Miss Jagden. PHI 3, Usha Jagden. I misinterpreted. So sorry. So I hope you accept the apology, Miss Jagden. And down we going now to Kunti Ratan Lal. Kunti, sorry, Kunti. You as the PR, and I was willing to offer assistance when that last video, when I said, you know, probably you make a mistake now, because I thought for what I see in here on this listing, you know, as a union president pass, and I see in here, I thought the position only had this year, 1. And I was the appointed person after the interview. So I really thought you probably did want help and it was not aware now. But, you know, I offered help not meaning anything. And then I tried to talk to you, Kunti. I tried to come in and talk to you, but you was too busy. Because I even sent you these notes, and you know, even before I made the video, I sent you the notes trying to reach out to you and let's have a discussion. But then when I did call you physically and you spoke to me, you weren't, you know, willing to do that because I was interrupting you. So Kunti, sorry Kunti, sorry. You see, everything happening here, I seem to have misinterpreted everything. And the word dunce, bitch, stupid, and sleeping overpower the whole thing, right? Everything that I said, just those things overpowered it, and we get the whole thing cross up. So I have to apologize to all you know, because I even thought when I spoke about the issue of a charge and who don't be wrong, but he getting pay, and you know, certain things that the counselor should look into, I thought you all was going to take that and make it a serious thing where you need to investigate it. But the word stupid, dunce, and bitch, and sleeping overpower it. So those words really dread. They really dread. They really dread. You know, that's that crime is really. Oh, I can't talk about it no more. Too much. The words, and it hurt all you badly. So I apologize. I apologize even for even the fact that you all could have put Miss Kathleen Huggins. Look, this is the Point Fountain police station here. I hope you could see it. And her name is in there as well. She made a report on me after being advised. You see, look her name right there. after being advised to go and make a report and say I threatened to kill her at the Point Fountain station. Yeah, that's a serious allegation. And imagine after she did that, you all was really good. You all choose her and see it fit to put her now in my position. She is good. I thought somebody would have been fearful for their life if they actually know somebody made a threat like this to them. I thought you wouldn't want to be nowhere in and around that person. But this is the newly appointed person you all put to be the evaluator. So again, I am sorry. I am even sorry to Miss Kathleen Huggins, because look, they put you and you supposed to go home even before me by how much years. So I don't know what to do, but they know what they're doing. They know the reason. So sorry Kathleen Huggins, sorry Kunti, sorry. You know, this is what it is about. Sorry. And sorry to all the policemen that they keep sending at my business place. Now, I didn't know I put my address of my business as my normal home address. I really didn't know. I can't remember doing that. But the borough seem to know that, so they keep sending them at my business, you know, and traumatizing my workers and so on. But the police and them, I need to say sorry to them too, because they came about how much time in one day and they didn't find me, which means I made their job very difficult. And officers, especially Officer Griffith, sorry. You know, the crime is tedious and it's hard, and I understand you had to do what you had to do. So sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart to you ladies and to the officers, because you all were just doing your job, you know. So the borough and its members, I apologize. To the politician side of it, which is the councillors and the political arms, I apologize. I should not have said you all could go out there in the morning and check things and things. I mean, you all probably on the ball. I may be misinterpreting. So I apologize to you guys. Sorry. To my co-workers and them in the unit, the dunce word and the bitch word, sorry about that. All ain't really dunce. Maybe if all they had applied for the job, I might not have been the evaluator, because all they bright, I is the dunce one. I went and applied, and look at me, I can't enjoy my job since I got it. So I is the foolish one. Sorry about that. So all they're not really bitches. All they're just smarter than me and didn't have to apply. And then all they're really right, because look at that. All they didn't have to apply now, all they could just jump in and be the evaluator. Thumbs up. All they're smart. I is the fool. Sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing. Now I used to always tell people the right will become the wrong. And now I'm living it, you know. I never know I would have been part of it. Living that all things that are right has become wrong. So here I am, apologizing for hurting all your feelings, apologizing for all your friends who don't know me and saw the video and find I was rude and disrespectful and it hurt them. Whew. I think they should have put a foot in my shoes though. But then what? Sorry for them too. And I apologize to them for their feelings, for how they feel, the hurt they get to. Sorry to Mr. Earl Joseph. You understand? He is a charger. My grade is over him, but they put him to take my time, right? So do what he wants, you see? He was doing what he want, boy, like a vengeance. He cut off the time like a little sliced bread. But I go say, power the pen. Sorry, Earl. Sorry, I do you wrong. I didn't know. Sorry, I don't know what I do here really, but I'm still saying sorry. I apologize, you know, because you have to take wrong when you're wrong, it seems, and right when you're right. And as I just said just now, all wrong things become right. So I apologize to all you guys. These people who get to act, you know, when I'm not when I'm on vacation alone, no. They acted when I'm on the job. You know, the guy who went after 9 years. Yeah, they acted while they're on the job. You know, Wayne Ross. First they gave it on a Saturday and all. You understand? But sorry people. Sorry. So I am the one who seemed to be misinterpreting and making offense to things that I don't know about. So I need to say I am apologizing to you all, and I'm sorry. Sorry for being me. Sorry for applying for the job. Sorry for getting the job. Sorry for not being ready to go home yet so that all I could put whoever all you want and so on. Sorry for suggesting that we do succession planning and put a younger person if they choose to do that. You know, I am so sorry. Sorry. You understand? Sorry all you didn't get me to put me in front of the tribunal without representation, that all I could do what all you want. But sorry, all you hurt. And I hurt all you badly. And as I say, to the friends who you all have and all your family who may have been hurt with me saying bitches, and I don't like to press on the bitches, so saying bitches, dunce, sleeping, sorry. You know, it coming from the bottom of the heart. Sorry. So sorry, Miss CEO, sorry, Miss PRO, sorry, Miss Usha, sorry, the co-workers, sorry, my co-workers, sorry, the chargeant, sorry, the counselor, sorry, the politician, sorry. You know, you all probably right and I am wrong. I probably do you all wrong, you know, but I am being me. I ain't gonna change. But sorry. And if that make you all feel better, if you feel the apology is deserving of you all, sorry. You understand? Because I didn't know I would have been so wanted and hunted down by the borough and their police for the word bitches, stupid, dunce, and sleeping. Sorry. So, all the best to all you. Hope I don't have to make another one of these videos. I'm not a video person. I said it on the previous one and here I am doing it again. So the powers that be, hope you could sleep. Hope you feel better. Hope I take away some of your embarrassment. Hope I stop bringing the corporation into disrepute.